Man, get up here in the Zo Loft and get your head right.
All right, head right, homies. Time for another dose from the Zo Loft. Hey, so I guess speaking of doses, I see that 420 is going to be like the popular theme associated with Easter, since I guess Easter is going to be falling on I guess the high holiday of stoners, 420. But at any rate, I came across this article right here. Where there's going to be this church, man. We got to reach the youth, and we got to reach the culture with Jesus, and we're gonna use the sticky icky to catch people, get people caught up in the church with some Mary Jane. So according to was this Action Church, and I saw this on Evangelical Dark Web. He was talking about it. And according to, I guess, this so-called pastor or the host of this Action Church, he calls this a new church in Cherokee County that exists to redefine your definition of church. We think it is a sin for church to be boring. Okay, that's I can appreciate that. Look here, man. If you need pharmakia, if you need weed to make Jesus interesting, then you're doing it wrong. Listen here, man. You got to love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and strength, man. And it's kind of hard to do that. Love the Lord with your mind if you high. And, the word of God says that, his name is El Shaddai. And El Shaddai means the Almighty and Sufficient One. You must not think the Lord is telling the truth if you think that you have to have this marijuana supplement to make him sufficient to you. So I think you're missing out on some things. I guess he's going to invite them to some breakfast, to satisfy them munchies. I guess if it's an Easter holiday, man, you don't need to invite them to breakfast. Get them out there and hunt for them eggs, man. They can, eat them eggs, Cadbury or whatever, I don't care. Y'all may be familiar with my Bible study, the Zopium Den, and it's like people be like, well, Zo, don't you use drug themes? Look at you got a show called the Zo Loft, and you got the Zopium Den, and hey, listen, man, there truly is no high like the Most High, and if you read my about page about the Zopium Den, you figure out why it's called that. I trying to get people to inviting people to do opium in my show. Opium itself is not a selling point of us, partying with the Most High, man. I don't support things like, I guess, like this guy does, making sure that heroin addicts get needles and things like that. We don't do that in the Zopium Den. Our objective in the Zopium Den is to point how the scriptures have always pointed to Yeshua, and we realize that we're to worship the Lord for who he says he is, not for who we make him out to be, thereby violating the commandment to not take his name or creating an engraven image of a God that we want to worship and give it a nickname, Jesus. So we don't do that there. But at any rate, y'all, as it is, much of the country, the world over, is under the spell of pharmakia, and that's what he's inviting people to do. Basically, when you're under sorcery, when you're under a trance, when you're under a spell, and you're basically inviting demons as you inhale, this smoke, you are inhaling the will of demons. And what this dude is doing is definitely has nothing to do with Jesus. And the church that he intended. So anyway, what do you guys think? I'd like to hear from you. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another quick dose from the Zo Loft. Talk again soon. Bye.